Hello! Welcome back to my channel, welcome to this week's video. I hope you're all doing really well. This week I wanted to make viral TikTok recipes that I've seen all over my For You page. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it on yours as well. So I want to try them out just to see if they're worth the hype or if TikTok's just really good at editing. Let's get straight into the video. Pop it up in a bun. The first dish I'm going to make is the viral carrot salad. It's basically, the recipe says it needs some carrots, and then you need some spring onion, we need some red onion, and then a bunch of coriander, also some garlic, and I'm adding chili because I like spicier food. And then for the seasoning, it's soy sauce, rice vinegar, chili oil, roasted sesame oil, roasted sesame, and honey. So I'm going to go ahead and make that, and then I'm going to come back and tell you exactly how it tastes. So we've done everything, and this is what it looks like. Now the lady that I saw on TikTok actually that did this recipe, she added chicken breast to it. So if you want to make it into like a full meal, you can add your protein. Chicken breast I think is a great shout. I just want to, for the purposes of this video, try the flavour just to see what the seasoning and everything's like. Okay, so here we go. I'm so excited. It smells nice. It smells very nice. I like that. That is very, very flavoursome. It's vinegary, it's salty, got a bit of sweetness from the honey that that's added in there. It's very nice. It's generally very, 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 very nice. I would recommend this. I think out of 10, I will give this I think 8.5 out of 10. No, I can't fault it. It's actually very nice. If you're into vinegary, salty, spicy type of flavours, this is it. Would I do anything differently? I think for what this dish is trying to be, I think it's hit all the marks. It's just if you're a fan of this sort of dish, you know. Honestly, I think 8.5 out of 10. Right, the next dish I want to try is deconstructed salmon sushi bowl. This one, honestly, I'm kind of scared because I really like sushi. I don't really want to ruin it, but you never know until you try. So we're going to go ahead and give this a try. So in the TikTok recipe, the lady doesn't mention what she seasons her salmon with before she bakes it. So I've just gone ahead and seasoned it the way I'd like it. I put a bit of salt, black pepper, oil, olive oil, honey, and a bit of ginger and garlic paste. Oh, and smoked paprika, I don't know if I mentioned that. While we're waiting for the salmon to cook, why don't we go ahead and start on the dessert side of this video. So I've got two viral TikTok dessert recipes that I also want to try. The first one is the sago. So I'm going to make a mango sago today. Let me just see if my mango is right. Yeah. So for those that don't know what it is, it's a dessert made with tapioca pearls. So this is the brand that I'm using today, and it's basically really, really small tapioca pearls. Here you can see. From what I've seen, what you do is you boil this in water, and then once it's cooled down, you add it to the rest of the condiments. What is added is coconut milk. You add condensed milk, some ice, these cooked tapioca pearls into a pot, and then you can add your fruits in it. So if you want mango, you can add mango, anything additional. I've also got some coconut jelly that I bought as well to put in this sago. And this has been all over TikTok. Like, I've seen this in every format, shape, size, font possible. You've got strawberry, you've got matcha, you've got this mango, you've got mixture, blueberry. Like, I've seen so many different sorts of sago, but I wanted to try the mango because I love mangoes. And it seems like it's the most popular one. So I'm gonna try and make that, and I'm gonna see if it's any good, because it looks very aesthetically pleasing in the videos. It looks very nice. So we're gonna give that a go. I'm excited for this one. I've got all the ingredients ready for this sago. Got my bowl of rice here. I'm gonna add my chopped mango pieces straight in there. And then this is the coconut jelly that I got as well, so I'm gonna add that. I've left some of the juice in there, just add a bit of flavour to this. Right, and then we've got our tapioca pearls. It's nice and cooled, so I'm just gonna add this straight in here too. Like that. Wow. And then we're gonna add our condensed milk. Start off with a little bit, just to be safe. Don't want it too sweet. And then we're gonna add this coconut. I hope I'm doing this. This is the first time I'm ever having sago as well. So I won't base my whole opinion on sago just on this. I might have done something wrong, I don't know. And it's not fair, you know. I always say it's good to give something a go 3 times just to be sure that you actually don't like it. So I think this is pretty much done. This is what it looks like at the moment. A bit more. Oh, I saw a coffee one as well. A coffee sago. I might have to try that one because I love coffee. So let's try this together. Oh, do I want a bit of the ice? I don't know. Oh, it's so cold. I mean, it's nice. It's very refreshing. And all the little bits in there is quite fun to chew on. All the textures is quite nice. I think for me personally, it's not my cup of tea. Maybe I should try other recipes before I make my mind up. But this one, this specific recipe, I'm gonna give it I think I'm gonna give it 5.5 out of 10. Right, I'll say 6 out of 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10 for the sago, in my opinion. It is very refreshing. I will say it's quite refreshing. The salmon is cooked and it's cooled down. I'm gonna assemble this deconstructed sushi bowl now. Right, that's our deconstructed baked sushi. Let's give it a go. I'm so excited for this one actually. It does kind of feel like a poke bowl, but let's see if it tastes like one. No, it's so good. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I understand the hype about this one. It literally tastes like a sushi roll, but in a plate, on a plate like this, deconstructed. And it was super easy to make. Like, you basically just pop your salmon in the oven. I actually ended up baking it for around, I think it was 15 minutes and it was ready. Make your rice, and then you add a bunch of vegetables on top. So I've added carrots, spring onion, avocado and cucumber, and then a sriracha mayo on top with some shredded seaweed. You guys do need to try this one. This one is a pass. This one is viral for a reason. And I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to take a bit of a seaweed and then put it in my seaweed and then wrap it up. This one, easy. I would say 10 out of 10. I definitely would say 10 out of 10. If you are a fan of sushi, then you will absolutely love this. I think you should give it a go. This one is my favorite by far. Good morning. It's the next day. As you can tell by my croaky voice. I have just woken up. And we're gonna make another dish. So let me just pull my ingredients out and I will tell you. Shadow, come say hello. Also, for those of you who think I've only got one cat, because the one cat that I do have is an attention seeker. Mr. Shadow over there staring at me. Yeah, you. I've actually got another cat. Her name's Boo. She's the example child. She's very well behaved. You don't even notice her in the house. As you guys can tell, you didn't notice that I had another cat because she's that well behaved. Compared to this one, constantly meowing in my videos. Say hello, mama. Look at you. Okay, go. The example child, guys. Hello, princess. She's mummy's number one. She's so well behaved. She's actually the oldest. She's 3 years old. Shadow's only 5 months, going on 6 soon. Okay, so for this one, because it's my breakfast, I left this for the next day. It's the Bruschetta. I don't want to make a whole lot of Italians mad. I'm gonna go bruschetta, okay? Bruschetta. So basically it's sourdough, and then on top of the sourdough you alternate on the bread a bit of the ricotta and then a bit of the bruschetta. So yeah, this is also another quite viral dish, I would say, and I thought it was a perfect breakfast dish, so I wanted to try it for breakfast today. So yeah, what you will need is ricotta, cheese. This is the brand that I've got. You would need some sourdough, some fresh basil, a clove of garlic, and a tomato. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare this breakfast and give it a go and see what it's like. I'll probably have a coffee as well. So I've finished making that now. It's so pretty. Just needs a sprinkle of salt. Let's try again. That is nice. It's creamy, it's fragrant from the basil and the garlic and the tomato, and it just complements each other so well. The tomato, the bruschetta with the ricotta added on top. It's really good. Because I've had a bruschetta before with like sourdough and then the tomato paste on top, but with the addition of the ricotta, it's very nice. It does give you a break from the garlic. It provides that creamy element. This is good. I would give this one a rating of 9 out of 10. I really like this. This is really good, this one. So good. This one's 100% pass. Amazing. I'm gonna go sit, enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back to today's video. I've had a bit of an intermission. I've cleaned the house, tidied up a little bit, and now I'm ready for some lunch because I'm super hungry. And we're gonna do the viral noodle recipe, which is basically this noodle here, so this sort of shape. And what you do is you add a couple of ingredients in a bowl. So you add soy sauce, green onion, garlic, and some chili flakes. And then what you do is you heat up some oil, get it really hot, and then you pour that hot oil all over your ingredients, and it kind of infuses the oil, and then you add your noodles into that, your cooked noodles into it. And that's basically what the dish is. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. the chili noodles. It was pretty easy to make. Literally just had to wait for the noodles to cook. And you pop all the ingredients together and then you put your oil on the pan and then you just whoosh. It took me 10 minutes to make. As I was pouring the oil over the top of those ingredients, the smell that came off, let's just see if it actually tastes as good as it smells. I've got high hopes for this though. I think it needs a bit more soy sauce. That is a bit more better. I think I just didn't put enough salt in it. So it's very nice. I think it's definitely smells and looks better than it actually tastes. I literally put whatever was in the description of the ingredients, that's what I put in here. In fact, I actually added black pepper as an additional seasoning. I feel like it's a little bit underwhelming. If I was to do this, I would add a little bit of Chinese cooking wine. I think it needs a bit of that zestiness. Maybe even a bit of sugar would be nice. I like it. It's just basic chili oil noodles. It's not as intricate or complex on your palate, but it's like, I can't say it's bad as well. It's just, you know, average normal noodles. It does kind of satisfy your cravings, which is what you really want. But as you can see, I can't stop eating it, so it's not bad, it's nice. Like, you should give it a go. But it's definitely like a good base, and then you can always just add on to it to personalize it to your taste buds and to what you like. If I had to rate this, I would rate it I would say, considering the fact that it took 10 minutes to make, not much ingredients, it's probably like ingredients that you already have in your pantry at home. Is it satisfying? Yeah. All of that considered, I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. Honestly, it's not bad, it's nice. I'm boiling some eggs I'm gonna have with this now. There is one more dish we're gonna try for today, and then we can get to the ranking of all the dishes we've tried over the last 2 days. If there's any dishes you guys want me to try, I would gladly be the guinea pig and let you guys know what it tastes like. We can always do a part 2 of this. I probably will do a part 2 of this in the future. If there's any suggestions for that video of what you want me to try, I can do that. Just comment down below, let me know what you want me to try next, and we can try it together. As we have come to the end of this video, so I wanted to finish off on a sweet note. I've got some frozen watermelon slices here, and what I'm gonna make is the viral watermelon shaved ice. What we need is a plate, and then you need one of these long graters. Right, this is actually quite easy. Watermelon ice. Oh, it's not making that satisfying noise. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna get to grating. Oh my god, this is so cold. Once you have your desired amount of shavings, what the lady in the video added was some maple syrup over the top, like that. And then she also added a lime. I'm gonna see if I've got a lime. I know I've got lemons. I thought I had a lime, I don't. I've got lemon. That's fine, similar. So you're gonna squeeze your lime lemon juice over the top. And then she garnished it with a mint, but I think that's just literally just the garnish. And that's that. So it's literally maple syrup over your shavings with some lime or lemon juice. Lime, I think, is probably better. So if you've got lime, or if you've got time to go buy some lime, do that. Let's give this a go now. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my god, this is so good. It's just super cold, my teeth are so sensitive. Oh. Wow, this is actually so good. And it's super, super light. It's healthy, you know? It's literally just frozen watermelon with a little bit of maple syrup and some lime lemon juice. This I like. Did you just see that? Why does our brain do that when we eat cold food? Why do we blow on the cold food? I always do that. I bought a whole watermelon for this. I'm gonna actually freeze them. the addition of the lemon and the maple syrup is very necessary because it adds like depth of flavour. It goes really well together as well. The maple syrup with the zest from the lemon or the lime. It suits each other really well. It's really good. I really like this. Whoever thought of this idea, well done to you. I actually devoured that. That was so good. I'm not really like an ice cream type of girl, but this one I can get behind. This I think could do my cravings for when I want something cold to eat. I don't know, I'm just not really like an ice cream type of person. Unless you make like an affogato, which is when you get like ice cream and you put a shot of coffee on there, or... But this I will have. This I can see myself craving. This is really, really good. I would say straight, don't even think about it, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for this one, you do need to try it. If you're a fan of watermelon, you will like this. So, get into the ranking of all the dishes we tried. If we do a recap of what we did try. Day one, we tried the baked salmon sushi bowl. And then we also tried the sago, the mango sago that we made. And we also had the carrot salad. And then this morning we had the bruschetta with the ricotta for breakfast. And then we had our noodles, the chili oil noodles, and then the watermelon shaved ice. So those were our dishes that we tried. I will say my top favourite was the watermelon ice, shaved ice. That is number one. And then I think number two, I'm going to go with this baked salmon sushi bowl. I really did enjoy that as well. And then number three, I would say the carrot salad. I did like the carrot salad. And then fourth place will go to the bruschetta with the ricotta. It was nice. It did leave me with a garlic breath first thing in the morning. Maybe I shouldn't have had that for breakfast. Aside from that, like flavour-wise, very nice, very good, easy to make. Number five, the chili oil. And lastly, the sago, unfortunately for me. I didn't enjoy the sago as much. Maybe I just didn't prepare it properly, or I was missing something, I don't know. So I will give it another go. But for me, for this time, for how I made it from the recipe that I've seen, I'm gonna put that on the bottom of the list. It's been a lovely 2 days. I really did enjoy trying all of those new dishes. I feel like it's always a good thing to kind of do these sort of videos because it gives you the chance to actually try new dishes that you would otherwise probably not have ever tried ever. So, and then you learn new things, you learn new stuff about yourself and what you like, and it's nice to introduce yourself to new recipes. I think it's always cool. So I really thoroughly enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys also enjoyed yourself watching me, and hopefully we can have a part two. For now, thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.